bed yet. If she went to bed yet. Always in trouble.
If that happens, I can just go live on my channel if people still want to hang out.
Yeah. Here, I hit live. I'm looking at buttons. Hold on. This is also complicated. Also complicated.
Buttons,
That's
buttons,
me.
buttons.
I found me.
I'm looking at buttons.
Whoa! I found it.
You did it.
Let's see here. Okay, cool. You got a voicey thing. I see that. I see that. Let me share this shit around.
A
Copy
voicey
that
thing.
page. Yeah, like a picture. Woo, woo, hello. I had to bring on a guest since I can't talk. I can't talk too good right now.
Yeah, he's losing his voice.
Yeah.
I don't know if people can still join after you started it. I know that's a problem people run into.
Oh, we'll find out maybe. What's
Tiger
Tiger right now?
always ran into that problem.
Yeah, I always fucking get fucked. I always get lost. I'm not good at holding the sticks or whatever you call it. Running the show.
I'm trying to learn. I finally got my laptop fixed today.
Yeah.
Did my first live stream on camera today. That was fun.
Yes, that was good.
I don't have a problem. Like, I don't get stage fright. I just hate being on camera.
Right, yeah, I like it personally.
But no, I don't mind jumping on stream.
Yeah, I know. I'm sharing it around. Man, I do sound like Alex Jones.
You know, I've only watched his show twice in my whole life.
Well, I know he gets mad and sounds like this, like sounds like me right now. Oh man.
Well, the first time I listened to him was actually on Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
When that's the first time I heard of Pizzagate, because he talked about Pizzagate on.
Oh really? Damn.
Yeah, and that's when I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I was like, didn't know who he was. I knew who Joe Rogan was, but that's what actually got me into Pizzagate was fucking Alex Jones.
Well, I mean, you can I'm typing. You know, like I always say, it doesn't matter which hole you fell into.
Well, yeah, I've never been into him. I can see why people like him.
Yeah, that kind of guy. You don't think he's hot?
It's not my cup of tea. I mean, if he took me out to dinner first, nah.
Yeah. Oh.
He's a little too aggressive. No, but I just watched one of his shows the other night. That was the second time I ever actually listened to him, because the one time I see him is when he's just acting like a fool. But he had a guest on that I really liked. It's this comedian. This comedian's actually blacklisted from Twitter and Facebook too. His name's Owen Benjamin.
Oh, I know Owen. Yeah, I know who Owen is. I don't know him personally, but yeah, he's good. Owen Benjamin.
Yeah, he's been trying to speak out about shit in Hollywood. His last live stream, he spoke out about Patton Oswalt. Called him out and shit.
That's cool.
Not accusing him or anything, but just hey, people say this about you. What do you got to say about that? Basically.
Yeah. Oh, it's a fine line nowadays, as you can see. I don't really give a shit anymore, though. I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. And I don't think most people are that are, because if someone says something, I feel like you have a right to, whether they're telling the truth or not, no one does. So you're just going to ignore it,
Yeah. And I just started calling people out on their shit, because that's kind of what he does is he's just trying to encourage people to stand up and speak out to bullshit.
Yeah.
And I can admire that.
Oh yeah. It's been a while since I've done one of these.
Are you doing a dab? I can't see.
No, hangouts.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm about to do a dab.
Testosterone causes heart attacks. Oh, me. Okay, no, I don't want astrologers or nothing. I'm not gonna order some beaver milk or anything. Gross.
Testosterone.
It causes tits too, I think, or lactate. No, tits. I don't know. That's her.
No, that's when you get estrogen. When a male gets estrogen, because that's what women produce. If I start getting testosterone, I don't even want to talk about what's going to happen.
So testosterone. I can't even say it. Testosterone.
Yeah, chemicals are weird in your brain and body and hormones.
Hormones and chemicals, yeah.
Well, because I've been trying to read more about DMT too, since I haven't been doing that a lot, but once in a while. But
What,
there's actually
the
not
AC/DC song? DMT.
DMT, yeah. Yeah, but there's not too much like actual like official information out there, which is interesting.
We
But
should
it's like
experiment.
it's like a naturally occurring, chemical in your body and plants, so it's not like it's toxic or anything.
No.
But adrenochrome is illegal. So it's not illegal, so that makes sense.
Wait a minute. Does that have DMT in it?
It has some traces of DMT in it.
I don't want it or anything. I'm just, curious. Because they did make me want it. I just wanted vampire blood. Just a drop. Because I watched True Blood and they tricked balls.
They think DMT is produced in your pineal gland or however you pronounce it.
Yeah, pine cone. Which, as it were, is a little eye. It just points up. That's why we need to be in sunlight. Well, that's one of the reasons. It points up.
Oh, Brian asked, what is dabbing? Dabbing is like weed in like a concentrated form. There's different ways to make it. But it's like if you like extract all the good stuff from the plant and it's like an oil, and then you can vaporize it.
What plant?
The weed plant.
Nice.
He was asking what dabbing is.
Oh, dabs. Yeah.
Or I think it's a dance move. I'm not too sure.
3 brown eyes. That's a lot of shit.
My eyes aren't brown though.
No, assholes. Assholes.
Oh, gross. I don't like those.
No, he said your 3rd brown eye. It's an asshole. No, I don't know.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I don't even know what I was going to say. That's why I was saying I don't know.
I was just going to say, yeah, I did my one of my first streams today, but I want to start doing like a regular thing. I was actually talking to Doughboy about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Trying to ask him for some ideas, and just because you know how he used to stream a lot, so he has some experience.
I wish he would more, but I guess he just needed a break.
He moved and he doesn't have good internet.
No,
but yeah, I told him my idea. Like I want to do like a variety show where, like, do some live painting, open discussion. Then my good friend Cody, dude, this guy's like just incredible to listen to talk. Like he's done so many. Like this sounds bad, but he's done so many drugs, like psychedelics. He's gone on a trip to Utah, and he's done all at once. San Pedro, acid, DMT, and shrooms.
Nice.
And he's just, honestly, he gets kind of full of himself and cocky, but he's a very like enlightened dude to talk to.
Yeah.
He can be a little bit more humble, but I just having like a drug, discussion with him might be fun. And, just working on it.
Opened your mind. I like drugs. Shit. We know that. Oh, well, go subscribe, Mary. She already did a video today.
Yeah, I did a live stream today.
She's done a couple before, or like, I don't know, one before, right?
I'm sorry?
You did like a little one before, right?
Yeah, I did an art show, but I wasn't on camera. I wasn't quite ready.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was good. I just couldn't really pay attention because the kids and shit. But I did watch a little bit. I watched a little bit. I'm drawing a skull.
Man, my niece came over and she's 4, and yeah, she's just like running all over, like hiding things, and like I just can't even imagine like actually living with a kid.
Oh my god! I mean, I'm constantly on edge. I'm always like, oh my god, damn it! I was like, they're gonna kill me. I think they just don't stop, man.
Yeah.
That's what
it's worth it though.
It is, but goddamn, I mean, sometimes I really think I might die from having like a stroke from a kid. Like, just not stopping, like, and like the yelling doesn't stop sometimes. So they just yell and they talk and they run around crazy and they throw stuff at each other or they'll fight and it's just like, God damn, that's a lot. And then you can't sit down. It's like, Dad, I want this. Give me this. Give me that. I need a drink. I needed something to eat. I just pissed my pants again. Changed my underwear for the 10th time today because I got one little dribble of pee that I try to explain that's going to dry. Nope, not even a dribble.
Yeah. I actually recently changed my stance on having kids.
Yeah, you want one now?
Not like right this second, but I've always, like, since I got married and like the last like 5-6 years, I've always just kind of had a strong opinion about like not having kids. But
I didn't even want to when I had them. It was an accident.
Yeah, I mean, if it happens, it happens. But
yeah.
I just been like really like contemplating like life and like the meaning of life, kind of thinking and kind of comparing us to animals and like is our meaning of life the same as like a deer or a bear?
Well,
because like all they do is just like survive and reproduce.
Yeah, and they eat, they reproduce, like when they just roam, like animals roam around different territory. Well, some of them do if they need to for food and stuff like that. But there's a few ways to look at it, of course, because I've thought about that with my dogs. I'm like, man, they just want to eat. They're cool with just napping, not giving a fuck, not doing anything.
Those are domesticated over thousands of years. Yeah.
But also, I would say, well, the meaning of life is just being alive. That's all it is. But could be a little bit different. I don't know if you ever heard that humans are like the guardians of the earth, or like the gardeners in a way, like not to control it, like we try to, but to be more balanced of it. Like, we build houses, we do this and that, we can fix stuff up. Unfortunately, for a while, we've been doing the opposite. But I think that's not, we're not meant to be that way. We've gone off balance. Yeah. Guardians.
Yeah.
Something.
I've also had like just the thought, like with myself, is just like, what's the purpose of me even living if I have nothing to pass it on to?
Yeah.
And it just kind of hit me like that's. And also, I've just kind of had like an internal struggle the last few years. Just kind of like being a woman, you're in this day and age, you get a lot of pressure to be like that strong, independent woman that don't need no man and can have a career. And I've been trying to kind of like live that kind of life. And
that's right. Me too. That's what I tried to do too.
Making me depressed, but it just hit me like that's not naturally what I want. Like I naturally want to be a mother and be a nurturer. Well,
the natural way. I mean, because
and it just kind of hit me recently, and I'm just like, damn.
Yeah. No, that's if it just kind of hits you like that, then that's like the best kind of hit, like when stuff hits you like that. That's like it's an awakening right there in itself.
Yeah, and so I just kind of recently had that epiphany, and it's been really helping my depression in a way. I've been kind of trying to use it as motivation to kind of do better self-care. And
yeah, I need to do that. A bit of that.
Yeah, it's just kind of a weird kind of thing I had happen to me recently, and I was kind of happy about.
Yeah, well, that's good.
But kids. Ugh.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. Believe me, I go crazy like every day because they just don't stop. And then like I don't get a break when the mom comes home because then they want time too, and it's like I want the fucking time. I want to do my thing.
Yeah, you work all day and then you come home with the kids and the family, and then as soon as like they get to bed, then she wants your time, and it's like, when do you get time?
Yep.
It's hard to balance. I know.
And then like I have to go to band practice or do this or that. I didn't realize really too when I started like live streaming. I'm a busy motherfucker.
You are. Yeah, shit.
Nonstop. Like nonstop. It doesn't stop. I literally have to like not look at my phone sometimes because, well, I'll go crazy because there's so much I want to do on it, and then I'll get lost. I'll start checking messages or something. I'll get lost. Everything's piled up. Then I just had to realize there's no way in hell I could possibly even fathom coming close to trying to handle this. So I just let it go, and people will understand.
Yeah, wish there was a way I could help more, but trying.
Yeah, well, you do help, but it is hard, like just to get everything you know, or I guess organized. I don't know. There's just no way to do it perfectly or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I even told Chris if he needs help with his videos, like I don't mind like recording like my voice or like being on camera and talking like he does, and he just like edits it or something. Just kind of helping in some way.
Yeah.
Give me a script and then I can record it and then he can edit it later when he has time. I don't know, just
No,
I
it's
don't
always
do anything.
good. I just don't write scripts, so,
Yeah.
But I have to read stuff written though. That's a pain in the ass, like the blind items and articles and whatnot.
Did you ever have to read out loud in class? In
Yeah, I
school?
hated it. I fucking hated it. Fucking hated it.
Then you'd like stutter, then like everyone would laugh at you.
You know how
Like,
much I fuck up when I read this shit? So much more
dude, I'm
editing.
dyslexic. I read everything
Yeah.
wrong.
I have to read some lines like fucking a million times, then I'll start all over again, try to do the whole paragraph. And I'm like, that's gonna take forever. I'm gonna line by line this motherfucker, and we'll get it out. I'll let it together.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just if I don't find things interesting, like I'll just kind of like look at the letters and kind of zone out, and
Yep.
then I forget I'm not reading.
Yeah, it's hard to read nonfiction. There's no, it's weird.
There's been like books I've read in a day, like Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. I've read that in a day, like in like two
Yeah,
hours.
I've read books in days in my past. I can't think of one right now. I know I have though. I couldn't put books down sometimes. I want
I
to say
actually
Charlie
have.
and the Chocolate Factory, maybe when I
I
was like
love that
12.
book.
I think when I was like 12 or something, I read that in like a day.
I remember reading that book, and then
Yeah,
when the Tim Burton version of the movie came out, I like that one a lot because it followed the book a lot more.
yeah, yeah. I read it years ago because I remember hiding. I was 12, hiding in the bathroom, smoking cigarettes, read, and I remember thinking, I want to get caught so I could just smoke. But now, 12 years old, it was kind of young.
You're smoking at 12?
11, I was smoking. Yeah.
I think my dad was smoking at 11 too. I don't remember. I've never smoked a cigarette.
Mm-hmm. Reading Charlie and Chocolate Factory. The Outsiders. I read that a few times.
I have the book Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and it's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I was reading the part
Yeah.
where they talk about the adrenochrome. It's pretty fucked up. If
Mm.
it's like a true story, I'm like, damn.
Well, that's kind of what he's known for. It's
Well,
just
yeah,
fucking.
because in the book it says like he got it from a Satanist who
Yeah.
tried to like sell him blood too or something.
Yep.
I'm just like,
That's how.
ugh.
That's how the movie is.
Yep, not
Smoke weed.
cool.
I smoke weed. Squeeze me.
It's okay, you can smoke weed. I'd actually cough like twice for my dad for some reason. I usually cough like a baby. I don't know if babies cough. Yeah, babies do cough.
Yeah, they do. They do everything. They shit on you, cough on you, piss on you, puke on you. Lots of crying. It's fun.
I can't deal with puke. It
Oh,
makes me gag.
you're gonna have to though. I have to all the
Like
time.
no, I remember when my niece puked. Like she's just a baby. She puked and like just the sound of it. Like I had to leave the room. I was like, nope.
Sour lips, smell everywhere, fucking chunks. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be that mom. Like as soon as like the kid like ejects any kind of bodily fluid, I'm just gonna hand it to the dad. Like here you go.
Wait till he's not home. Yeah, you're stuck cleaning it. Pukes on you when you're sleeping. That's a great way to wake up.
Ugh.
If I'm in the bed with you, yeah. Yeah, it's just part of it goes with it.
No, I'm sure I'll get over it once
Yeah.
the hormones kick in. I've seen women like literally change completely after having a kid. Just the mother instinct kicks in, and I mean they don't change in a bad way. It's of course in a good way, but it's just
Yeah.
crazy how having a kid changes you.
It makes you gag when you puke when they puke everywhere. It's just part of it though. I
Well, yeah,
could
that probably won't go
they'll get
away.
so they'll get so fucking upset.
Puke on the baby when the baby pukes.
Like Elvie will get so upset sometimes, stamp her feet, throw him a tantrum until she fucking pukes. And I'm like, God damn it. And it's like, this just happened last week. And then the judge sees the puke and he starts gagging and he pukes. And I'm gagging all the time trying to, yeah, it's a mess. Man, that's what happens.
Dude,
Exactly. They know.
I went to go grab my water bottle, and I looked on my nightstand, and I saw my Lego figures that I made at
Oh, yeah.
Legoland. Have
Nice.
you ever been to like the actual Legoland, or
I
just
just
that like
just one in Atlanta, which is like
the
a
Discovery Zone or
yeah.
whatever? Seriously, take your kids to Legoland. That is, it's if you are an adult that likes Legos, you will enjoy it too.
I'm
Like,
sure we
but it is
will.
definitely made for kids. But holy shit, it was amazing.
I had a pretty good time at Legoland Discovery, but yeah, they have one in Florida, I think, and I think we're at to go there when we go to Disney World. So I'm gonna be doing all that shit, all that fun
Well,
shit.
bring some weed or find someone there that has weed.
Yes, I have both because I planned on going this year, but it got canceled. But I have people, I have somebody there at least, I think, and then I got to get some more vaporizers. I got to get a new
I
pen.
have a friend in Atlanta. I think
Atlanta.
he's weed, but yeah.
That's where I was, but I had plenty of weed. I couldn't. I came home with weed because I couldn't. There's nowhere to smoke it. You guys remember? I'd go live in the bar just for like a nightly fucking thing. Rest of the day, I had to smoke fucking whatever's vapes.
Yeah, it's weird. I've always lived in places for the most part that have always been like, accepting of weed. Like I lived in Seattle,
Yeah.
state of Washington, Vegas. I did live in Florida for 6 months after I got married, and it was in like 2014. No, not 2014, just 2012. But yeah, I didn't smoke weed in that time because I couldn't find it.
Oh shit, that sucked.
It was alright. I wasn't as addicted to it as I am now.
Yeah, I was at 2012, but I used to not
Well, because I
smoke it.
started
So
smoking weed in 2011. I haven't been smoking weed for that long.
I am. I mean, either I smoked it when I was 15, which you would have been 3,
That's right.
but then I
Oh, yeah.
smoked it again when I was like 22, and then I didn't, and then I smoked it like 29. So that would have been 2009. I've been smoking every day since then. Almost a decade, every day. Saved my life.
Yeah,
Love it.
someone asked me when the last time I break was the other day because I took a short break, just like 3 days. But they're like, when's the last time I took a break? And I was like, shit, I can't even remember. It's been years.
Wow. I haven't gone a day without at least like resin since 2009. So at least resin. I'd at least smoke that.
You've been smoking crack since you were 11, 805? That explains a lot.
Seven, he says.
7? Yeah, see, I can't read. Told you.
Well, I was only 10 in 1990, Allison. I was smoking cigarettes in 91. I started smoking weed in 95, but only for like 3
91? I
months.
wasn't even born yet.
That's when I started smoking cigarettes. Yep.
Yeah, I was born in 92.
I've been smoking cigarettes longer than you've been alive. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Mm, yeah, right. 7-Eleven. I wish there was one right here, right in my backyard.
Question.
Yo.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
I can say that I know in reincarnation if you take it down to basic, as in the reincarnation of the I center. Because in order for there to be experience at all, there has to be an experiencer. In order for anything to happen, because it's a universe of relativity, there has to be somebody or some thing, some being of some sort to be around to experience it. But I look at it like the trees, like just because everything's like a cycle also. So you see the trees, you see the leaves, and they come out and they grow, and then they die, and then the next year, the next season after the break, the death, they come back again. Is it the same leaf? Well, in one way, yeah, it's the same leaf. Is it a different leaf? Yeah, in another way, it's a different leaf. But it's that leaf. That leaf has to be there. So yes, but it has to do with the death of the ego first. If the ego dies first, and then you have that inner knowing, then you might know what I'm talking about. I don't know what the hell how to explain it, but not Jamie that reincarnates. I'm just saying like the being, the energy that this is going on. Let's do something. It doesn't never ends. Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Well, I mean, we know for a fact this is scientific proof of what I'm talking about. We know people die, and we know other people are born later, and that's like the fundamental, basic reincarnation of the eye. The eye center. Cough, cough. It's goddamn water.
Ayahuasca. Has anyone tried it? I
Was that
wanted
Ohio?
to. I wanted to try it until I talked to someone that did, and he just, I don't know, he just told me like it's really not all that's cracked up to be, because he went to Peru and he did the full blown ceremony, and yeah, I guess he just said it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be, but I don't know.
David Deffen.
Hey boy
Man,
Geffen.
I snorted my snot at the same time I dropped my pack of cigarettes. It was a weird combination of sounds in my own head. So
I can imagine.
I got a
But
frog in my
yeah,
throat.
DMT. I do like DMT. I have some of that. It's a very very quick, vivid trip, but you feel very euphoric afterwards.
I love feeling euphoric. Damn.
It depends on the kind you have.
I mute
I've
myself
had
like cough.
some. I've had some that taste like best way I could describe it is a hamster cage. Doesn't taste very pleasant sometimes.
And I'm back. Woo.
You all
Had some
right there?
coffee. Yeah, I think that's what helps. I smoke a cigarette usually helps with my coughing.
Yeah, I don't know why. One of my favorite things to do when doing psychedelics is just walking down the strip of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I think it's just the energy, like it's just so intense, and
When I walked around Las Vegas, I was going through fucking opiate withdrawals. So that sucked. And then I was ass drunk and almost got my training. So I didn't have any hallucinogenics. So he just fooled. He was a trick, but luckily a trap. Luckily, like I said, we had a sober person that did not let's go through with it. So, but I think I'd have more fun on hallucinogenics there.
Allison said others have told me it tastes and smells like burnt rubber. Yeah, I think it just depends on the kind you have because it can be made because it's made with plants most of the time. I hope when people are smoking it.
Sorry.
That's always been how I made it. Was people have made it by kind of like how ayahuasca is made. You extract it from like bark or other plants, and then you dry it out. I've recently learned that you can also extract it from a type of frog, but it's not like just DMT. It's like
Ew.
I guess the frog poison. I would never try it. Like I
Oh,
thought about it. I was
living
like,
toads, huh?
well, what they do is they kind of like sweat the frog and then they scrape the skin and the oil and that, and then they dry it out and then they
I get some
smoke
frogs
it.
up here, I think. Should we try that? Is that right? Wrong?
Yeah, but they
Wrong.
make DMT from the mimosa tree, extract from the mimosa tree bark, and then I think there's something else too. But yeah, I just think it depends on how you how you make it and what you use.
My throat hurts.
But that sucks that the only time you've been in Vegas was when you weren't feeling good.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, this
still
place
played.
sucks, but it could be kind of cool.
Yeah. I was on like day 3 or 4 without pills. So I wasn't my worst, but still. And I was there for like 4 days because we had some shows canceled. And our hotel room was only $16 a night, so we were like fucking living like kings. Cheap food and shit. But somewhat similar was tripping on acid at a hotel on the boulevard and walking down there and seeing like the Elvis impersonator. God damn. Scratch my thigh, fucking baby. I don't even know.
Don't even know.
I know I gotta go to work tomorrow and tell the owner I lost its fucking drone.
Oh yeah, he still doesn't know, does he?
Nope, he's been out of town. But I got the other drone. I mean, of course, it's not as good, but still, at least I can get some shit done with it.
Yeah, man. Eh, hopefully he doesn't care too much. I mean,
Hey, I mean, it
I
should
try
be
not
pretty.
to think too much about materials and stuff.
Oh, me neither. Me neither. But I mean, I know I'm not gonna lose my job or anything. It was a fucking accident. And the first thing I did was went back and told my boss. But that was,
Yeah, it's not like you were irresponsible and like lied about it and
nah,
like you
nah,
tried
nah.
to look for it. You have that even on video that you tried looking
Yeah,
for it.
I've gone a few times. Like that night, he grabbed the nighttime. My friend grabbed a snake. He's fucking climbing the tree looking for it in the dark with his little flashlight on his head.
Jesus, is Geffen trying to hop your fence or something?
David Geffen. He's always fucking peeping at me or his doors. Maybe I'll show her some nip slips later. Come here. What you doing? It's cool. It's all cool, man. It's just a raccoon or something. Shit. Oh, I can spy in my neighbor's backyards. I don't want to see Doris in her nightgown though, because the drone. I can fly it around, look and peep. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I'm not like a perv like that because I don't have hot enough neighbors. My dogs.
I don't know what the drone laws are like in Vegas because
Ain't
like I
no
feel like the whole
laws.
state's a no. Well,
There ain't
half
no
the
laws.
state's a no-fly zone.
I know. It's weird. It's like they've changed it now that it's like different areas. Like you'll have a no-fly zone, but you'll have like more restriction like closer you are. So like I have some restriction because I'm right next to a fucking airport, like a mile or maybe two. So I can fly like I have to keep it like under 100 feet or around like at 100 feet here, and whereas usual I can go 400 feet. And you have to get the right of way to the aircraft and don't do anything stupid. You're not supposed to fly it at night. So I mean, as long as you're responsible with it, you don't really get fucked with too bad.
Yeah. Well, I live in, I don't know how far away from the airport, but not that far. Like the airplanes fly over my house all the time, so
Yeah,
I doubt because even like there's been like lawsuits in the neighborhoods I live in where they can't like build past a certain height, for
yeah,
houses
yeah.
and buildings. So I don't know. I should look into it. I
Well,
tried looking
yeah,
into like where the no fly zones are for airplanes, but they won't release that. I
you can
don't
get
know why.
like the drone that I use. It's the company DJI, and you can check your area that way. And it has like the restrictions, like some, like I said, some you can still fly in the like, or it's restricted fly zone or some shit like that. Then usually tied up on that thing. See, but when you
Yeah.
fly, you have to call the tower first and let them know you're flying. You're supposed to, and give them your drone number and all that shit. So you're supposed to call the tower, say, "Hey, I'm going to be out flying today." They're cool with it. You give them your FAA registered number, name, and all that shit, and just like fucking, don't be stupid with it. So I mean, I had to register mine. It was $25, and it's for 3 years though. I did it today. So
Yeah, just don't get it like because I've seen those drones that can attack other drones when they shoot the net at them and they
well, I don't
carry
know who
them
can
off.
afford that. I don't know who can afford that shit.
Oh, the military.
Yeah, don't need to worry about it. I mean, for $400, I mean, for $400, and she got a discount, so she only paid like 360. She had $100 in her savings catcher, so she only paid like 260. It's definitely worth it. It's a good drone.
Yeah, I feel like there's having a drone is the only purpose to having a drone is if you're gonna use it for work or
Yeah, yeah, which
because
is why I have it.
I think my aunt was talking about getting my cousin one and he's like 21 and severely autistic and I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is he gonna do with it?
Well, I mean, it's just fun to have it because it enables you to see things from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And you can get the fucking go. I want to try that shit, man. I'll crash into something though. It's almost like
They
that
should make
movie.
like submarine drones, or if they already
Yeah,
have them.
probably do. They got everything, man. Probably got everything.
I've never been in a submarine. I don't know if I'd want to.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm gonna die in that thing. I want to be able to breathe. I want my air. I need it.
Have you heard the conspiracy theory about um, there being an underground tunnel from the Nevadan desert to like the San Francisco Bay? I believe it is.
No, I haven't, but
And
I
they're
see.
having like submarines going to
Oh,
and
like a
fro.
big ass tunnel with submarines and shit.
Yeah, like a giant tunnel going from the middle of Nevada to the coast. So, like, because there is an actual like submarine testing range in the middle of Nevada,
Dude, we
like
don't.
in
Yeah, I
a
think anything's possible. Shit, we don't know anything. I feel like that's the explanation for quote unquote like the Hollow Earth theory. If you look at it that way, because it's just got all these fucking caves and shit under us we don't know about. Big giant
yeah.
ones though. That you could fucking live in for all we know.
Oh man, Hollow Earth. I have a poster of Antarctica on my wall.
Yeah.
It's the authorized map of the second Byrd Antarctic expedition, and
Mm-hmm.
Admiral Byrd was the guy who flew over both of the poles for the
Yeah.
first time
And
back
you
in like
fly
the
over this
30s.
pole. No, I've used them before in some of my older videos, and
Yeah.
when they show in the 40s, I believe. Well, like he took off there in like 27, I think, 1927. But another expedition in the 40s where they found around quote the South Pole, what they say it's this area that's not that wasn't frozen, and this is footage from the plane from the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
They found all this huge fucking area with like that wasn't frozen that it had snow around it, but then it had areas that were like no snow and like water, actually big giant lakes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like I never heard about that before, and I still haven't. Nobody talks about that.
Well, you can yourself go on Google Earth and the surrounding islands uh, around Antarctica.
Oh yeah,
That
I've
you
looked
can
at them.
clearly see trees. There's no
Yeah,
snow. Like, there's no. I mean, there's ice in the water, but you can clearly see like vegetation and signs of life. It's
I've
not just a
also
frozen wasteland. So,
one of
sorry,
those
what?
islands is the one that I found that saucer looking thing buried in the snow in a big crack. It's not there anymore. They took it off of Google Earth. There used to be 3 pictures.
They're always editing around Antarctica. I love Google Earth. That's one of my weird hobbies is
No,
just
I like
going
it
on
too.
Google Earth.
It's fun.
And Antarctica, like they're always editing it. It's so,
Yeah,
yeah.
like a year and a half ago, you can go on one of those little islands, and I had it saved in Google Earth, and you zoom in, and there's like there was 3 pictures. You click on them, you see these people looking at a giant crevice, this giant saucer-looking thing. Then you saw it from another angle, and it's
I
all
remember
gone.
that. Yeah, it's not there anymore.
No, it's
Yep,
not there
I
anymore.
remember that.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
used to be
one
all
thing I
green.
found, I still have the screenshot of it, but it's like a word clearly written in the snow, like very
With P.
largely.
He peed in the snow.
No, it's like I don't know what they use to write it, but obviously you can see it from Google Earth, but
I would have done.
I
I
don't know
would have
what it
done it with
says.
P. I would have peed on it.
Unless
Melts.
I'm just stupid and I'm just seeing things in the snow.
Ah,
It looks like a word like written in cursive or something.
I can't read cursive. Fuck. I'd be fucked. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
they're
is
not
that
even
chicken
teaching that in
scratch?
school anymore.
What is that chicken scratch there? It's Doctor wrote this. Mr. Squiggles.
Squiggles. 2 croissants, please.
Yeah, 2 croissants for a fucking pound of weed. That's 10 croissants. I don't know.
That's
Some shit like that.
ridiculous.
I want a croissant right now. I'll eat a croissant, which,
But 10 squiggles for a gram of weed or something.
yeah, 10 sickles. Pound of weeder. I'm scratching my dog's ass, and the other one's barking at me. Come here, Sucky. Oh, god damn it. Dogs everywhere. What are you doing? Oh, my god. What are you doing? Trying to come through the chair. I was just, if I had my phone, I would have showed that. She went trying to go through the chair to get at me, like under the arm. What was that, Sucky?
Dogs are crazy.
Yeah.
I should really like live stream my dog. My dog is the most emotional dog I've ever
Yeah.
seen. Like, it's hard to explain his facial expressions and just.
Doggy's facials, they're ridiculous. I look at him like, look at his face. Look at the face. We just be like, they're like, right now, mouth open, like little. I don't know how to do it. Boo, do the face.
The best way I can describe my dog is he has the personality of the dog from Up, Doug, like squirrel.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it.
Like, hi, I love you, squirrel.
So many fucking kids movies with my kids. I get them confused. I see
Oh
a
yeah,
doggy
I
tail.
bet.
I saw Sookie's tail.
Yeah, I see some of the things kids watch, and like I don't know if you saw, I posted it on Instagram and Discord, but I was in Big Lots and I was looking at the toys, and they literally had a set of toys that it was a porta potty and like pieces of poop for kids to play with.
Yep, they love little poop and little paper towel. I mean, toilet
They're
papers.
literally trying to normalize kids playing with poop. Like I don't understand
I just wish my
what's.
kid would poop in the potty all the time. We bribe her with toys when she does, but
Yes,
like,
everybody poops, but it's still gross.
oh, it's pretty fucking gross. I know. I'm sick of wiping asses. I've been wiping asses for years. You
Ugh.
know? Yeah. Something with it.
I've had to wipe a few kid butts, and it's yeah, I can't imagine doing it every day, multiple
Well, I'm sick
times.
of it. Yeah, I'm ready. No more wiping asses. I got my own wipe. Thank you very much. What are you doing, suck? I just got really hungry.
Yeah, it's pretty late where you are.
Oh. Huh?
Said yeah, it's getting pretty late where you are.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I might cut this short, but thank you for asking me to do this because it's been a long time, and we'll do it again more often.
Yeah, of course. Like I said earlier, I'm just trying to live stream myself. So I
Yeah,
figured,
it's fun. I like doing it.
yeah, for sure.
It's therapy. I told you that. You know, it's like a therapy thing. You get people to
It
talk
is.
to, and yeah, it's like easy because you don't have to type. You can do other stuff with your hands. I'm not saying porno or nothing. I'm just saying like YouTube friendly.
No, but the only thing I have a problem with is I live with my mom, and
Yeah,
as much as I love my mother, she likes to talk to herself,
yeah, oh
and
yeah.
it just drives me friggin' nuts, and I just don't want that to be on like camera and stuff.
My mother doesn't stop talking. But that's why I'm always high. It just goes in one ear and out the other. She
It's
doesn't
just funny
stop.
because like I'm in my room right now, and I don't hear her talking, but if I go out there, she'll just start talking to herself. Like, and I'll even ask him like, "Are you talking to me?" No, I'm just talking to
I'm
myself.
just talking to
It's like,
myself.
but you only do it when I'm around you.
Yeah,
It's
she
just
wants
like,
you to know what she's thinking.
I guess so. I don't know. I'll just have to learn to live with it.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you and everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
eat
thank you,
something.
everybody.
Yeah.